Transparency and putting forth real science is clearly a prominent focus at Radien. What separates Radien's products from a lot of the other science-backed options on the market?
Companies have different levels of integrity on what's in the bottle. There are companies out there that will actually buy ingredients at a very low price that have no activity, but they can buy them cheap, just simply so they can have them on a label. If we can't deal with the same type of level we would deal in a medical product, double-blind, randomized clinical studies, that's what proves science. And it's just a standard that's not normally in the cosmetic industry.
How does that make you feel?
Very confident when we sell every jar that goes out the door.
Our products are known for being clinically proven to reduce the length and depth of lines and wrinkles. Is there anything else that Radien's products can do for people?
Well, as a company, we want to be very cognizant in developing products that really deal with the wide spectrum of aging. Dark spots, age spots would be certainly number 2 for what causes people to look older. We want to be able to look at every aspect that maybe would affect someone's self-esteem and be able to truly effectively deal with those issues.
What does science mean to you?
There's not a lot of gray area in science. It either is or it isn't. But the speed of change today is completely different than when I started 25 years ago.
So how did you end up making the jump between chronic wound care and skin care?
Yeah, sounds kind of like an interesting, maybe huge jump, doesn't it? You know that we started in wound care really to solve a problem that was a worldwide problem with chronic wounds. That was a huge medical need back in the 80s when 80% of chronic wounds, the medical community just simply didn't know what to do. And so by coming up with the product that downregulated proteinases, we were able to solve a huge medical issue. And then to be able to find many years later that same active ingredient that was a drug product would be so effective for anti-aging really caused us to say, well, what a great side effect.
Being a new startup, Radien may not have the longest history, but it does have a very rich heritage. Can you elaborate on that a little bit for us?
Sure. Having the biotech history, we have the advantage that we really do know how to make products that have active ingredients that truly make a difference. Having the clean rooms that we have, all the chemists that we have for different subjects, from active ingredients to cosmetics, peptides, a special group of chemists that just deal with peptides. All of our offices and distribution that help us with the container acquisition in Asia and other places contribute to a long, rich history that really cause us not to be associated just with the age of this company.
One of Radien's goals for the future of the company is to help get rid of the negative stigma that comes with aging. In order to break that stigma, having a product that actually produces results is key to that. What are your thoughts on the state of the skincare industry currently, and what sets Radien apart?
Well, obviously, one of the things we have to fight every day are the products out there that make claims that maybe their science doesn't meet the claim. And that's happened so often in the industry because the science just simply wasn't there. The stigma that we have to fight is the 10 products that the average consumer have tried that gave them promises that just simply didn't work.
All right. Something unique about Radien is that we're a debt-free, self-funded startup. Why is this important, and how does it benefit employees and customers?
Well, the fact that we are not indebted to banks and to the public market. Number one, we can do what's right for the customer and right for our distributors. I think that's probably the greatest commitment we can make we can put absolute quality and cut no corners.
In an industry that puts such harsh expectations of vanity, especially on women, what do you hope Radien products can help achieve for the people who use it?
This product's for everyone, because if you look at our total product line, you're going to see that it really does achieve what we commit for it to do, which can phenomenally affect self-esteem for everyone.
You've built several successful companies in your lifetime from the ground up. You obviously are a visionary that makes things happen. Why did you decide to become an entrepreneur, and what has inspired you to build Radien?
I don't know that you decide to be an entrepreneur. I think it kind of like finds you, but you know, sometimes you kind of wish you weren't, but you kind of gravitate to it. So you know, I think you're born with that, but I really wanted to solve problems, and technology and solving problems in the medical community was just something that was a driving force for me.
What was your first business?
Really, our first business was singing professionally, and my brothers and I were involved with it. We then had music stores, and we're very young, but we ran multiple music stores. And it really gave me a great bond between me and my brothers. And that's remained today. We're all very close.
Your first business is still running?
Well, my middle brother would tell you it's running and thriving. He runs it, and he does a great job of it, and he's very talented.
What is an example of someone who has been impacted by one of your products in a positive way? Why did you choose that example, and how did it impact you?
One was a person that got to me very late and had already been told by the doctor their leg was going to be amputated. She was going to have to be put in a home and taken away from her real home, and that she just emotionally could not take that. It ended up saving her leg, and she said that, you know, she just wanted to tell me that she felt like that this had saved her life. But it was one of those that I basically had to just leave the hospital and, you know, and regain my emotion.
How does it feel to be a guy who has impacted so many people's lives?
Blessed.